Jeremiah 29:11-12. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. And that's the verse of the day. That is the verse from Jeremiah 29:11-12. There is a plan given to you. You should not worry, and you should not worry. You are going to be okay. You are going to be guided, and you are never alone. You are loved, and just keep that love inside of you, because that is what gives you the good fruit to give out, to get it given back to you. I spoke about that last podcast, but honestly, your plan is going to be fruitful, and it's going to be to help you to prosper, and it will never harm you. Never. There is nothing in life that you cannot do. And I hope that as you start this podcast, this motivates you and encourages you that you're going to be okay. You're going to be more than okay. You're going to be well. We're alive. It's a gift. We still get to listen to these albums. We still get to listen to music. We still get to do what we love to do. We still get to find that little bit of happiness so we can continue with our day. So whatever you're doing and whatever you got going on in your life, you're going to be more than okay. Just keep going. You're loved. You're more than worthy, and you're blessed. Don't forget that. Never forget that. What episode are we on? 14? 15? That's how you know the podcast is getting serious. I don't even remember the podcast number one. 14? 15? No, 15. Welcome to episode 15 of Perspective Podcast. That's something that I should remember now. So that I don't forget, I'm going to write on my laptop. I've got my laptop right here. So next podcast, we're going to make sure we remember, because we can't be forgetting these things. This is serious. But yeah, welcome to Perspective Podcast, episode 15. Hope you guys are doing well. If you don't know who this is, if you don't know who I am, my name is Limatemi. I run a podcast business. I'm a content creator. I talk about music, life, fitness, and everything revolved around everything that's interesting to me, because I know that something that I have that is interesting you may like or you may find interesting. Been doing this since December, and we're in April. This comes out 1st of April. April Fool's Day. Happy April Fool's Day. Or whatever that is. Do people even still celebrate April Fools? Well, is April Fools even still something to celebrate? Speaking of April Fools, I know 2 people that are born on the 1st of April. I know for a fact that during the 1st of April, their birthday was doomed, because the amount of April Fools jokes that they must have got, insane. insane. That is actually, they are doomed. But hey, episode 15, let's get it. Hope everyone's doing well and hope everyone's okay. Oh, forgot to mention, before we get to start this podcast, well, we're already rolling. Make sure you like, follow, comment, make sure you interact, share, do whatever you need to do. Do whatever you got to do, bro. Because you never know who's watching, and your word makes a difference. Even if you don't think it does, your word, one comment, whatever, makes a difference. One like, one share, it makes a difference. So yeah, I promise, and I put my word out to stay consistent and to keep going and to keep fighting, because this is what I love to do, and I love talking to you, and I love growing with you. If you've seen, we have this vinyl here. Every episode from now on, I'm gonna have a vinyl, and it's gonna be a vinyl of the day, vinyl of the podcast. This was literally just random, because this is my setup that I do in the room. I usually do it in the car, but because it's getting warmer now, the camera heats up a bit too much, so I can't really do it in the car now until the temperature drops, or unless I do it in the morning where it's not as warm. But you know, we wasn't able to do it in the morning, so we're doing it in the house. And with this setup, you see my TV's here. I don't want this TV to be blocking away, so I was like, you know what? Why don't we just put a podcast? Put a vinyl here and make it significant. I know how we can make it even more significant. Give me a second. Look at that. Yeah. We got the night version and the day version of the ASTROWORLD vinyl. Beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, this is the vinyl of the day, ASTROWORLD. Now that it's spring, birds are chirping, cherry blossoms are flourishing, everything is flourishing, spring season. this album right here, it perfectly captures a spring summer type of moment. And if you haven't listened to it, which I know you must have. If you haven't, listen to ASTROWORLD. If you have, listen to it again, because honestly, it really is a euphoric feeling. And the songs that I really love from ASTROWORLD, I really love Astro Thunder. I love the whole album, but Astro Thunder, RIP Screw, Stargazing, 5% Tin, Houston Fornication, Coffee Bean, Stop Trying to Be God is underrated. I've been listening to that. I've been listening to Stop Trying to Be God quite frequently. I was walking to work and it just came on shuffle, and I haven't listened to that song in so long, but it just came on and I was thinking, damn, this song is really good. But I'm gonna just talk about ASTROWORLD for a little bit. What an album. I remember when that album dropped, August 3rd, 2018. And I remember when he announced it on the Monday and he had the two trailers, the Apple Music one and the Spotify trailer. I'm a Spotify head, so you know I'm gonna glaze Spotify. This podcast is on Spotify. But anyway, so it had the trailers out, cool. I was hyped as fuck for that. And so yeah, he dropped it on the 3rd of August. And I remember waking up. I woke up in the morning and in this exact room, but my bedroom had a way different layout. This was before this is way back. So I wake up in the morning now, and the first thing I did, go on my phone, listen to the album. Before I didn't even see anything on Twitter or Instagram. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to listen to the album. So I listened to the album, first track in Stargazing. Man, of course, I already heard a little bit of that because he previewed it at his Gov Ball performance, which was sick. That may still be like my favorite performance he's ever done. But yeah, so he does. Stargazing starts. I'm in love with it. The second part, I'm confused as fuck, but I'm like, okay, cool. I actually was not keen on it. Fun fact, I was not keen on a lot of songs on ASTROWORLD when it first dropped. I was not really keen on the slow songs. I was expecting just straight hype music. I wasn't expecting more of like a chill, euphoric vibe, which, hey, whew, I don't know what 2018 me was thinking, because if that dropped now, at this time of age, of era that I'm in, bro, it really, I'd be on my knees. But honestly, so yeah, the song just keeps going on, and then we get to Sicko Mode. Bro, well, we get to Carousel. Carousel was cool. Then we get to Sicko Mode. Cool, I hear Drake. I'm like, yeah. As you know, Drake's my favorite artist. So hearing Drake, man, I really did the Academics before I even saw the Academics video. Honestly, but yeah, loved that. The whole album I loved. ASTROWORLD is just a really good album, and it did not miss. It really did not miss. My favorite song from first listen was 5% Tint. I really loved 5% Tint. That was really my favorite. 5% Tint and Sicko Mode probably were my favorites. And then as time came on, I love Astro Thunder. I love just Coffee Bean, Yosemite, bro, every song, Can't Say, every damn song. But yeah, ASTROWORLD, really good album. Vinyl of the Day, man, what an album. And I get to see Travis in 2 weeks. Oh man, this life, bro. Anyway, we are really gonna start preparing for America, because I've got my stuff ready. I just need to pack. I need to check in on my flight app. I have not done that yet. I'm a bit behind schedule with that, but we will get it done. My passport is present. It does not expire for another 9 years, so we are good. As long as we've got me, as long as we've got the equipment, as long as we've got the passport, that's all I need. Oh, and the wristband, we're good. We are good. You know damn well I'm going to be documenting every single moment while I'm there. Everything, because expect the unexpected. And I'm even saying this to myself, expect the unexpected, because sheesh, we're about to make an experience, and I do not have any expectations, but expect the unexpected, because we never know what's gonna happen. Just let go and let the man upstairs take care of it. God. Factual. Anyway, let's talk about music. So straight off the bat, the UK scene is standing on straight business. Nems dropped his album. What's the album called again? Nems dropped his album or mixtape, Rent's Due, and I reacted to it the other day. You can go tap into it on my TikTok, Lima Temi. Rent's Due, I tapped into it. It's a good album. I like it. Do I prefer it to his old one, to his past project that he did? I may need more time, because his past project that he did is solid, but this one is really good. I like the fact that he explored more with more beats, more different beat selections. I like how he's more experimental with his cadence, with his flows, and the way that he projected himself, and I just like the way that it sounds. I will say though, some songs are a bit repetitive in terms of the chorus, and I think it may be a bit too short, and I would prefer it if he had it a bit longer, added a bit more of a verse, or a bit more of a production change, a production shift, like a bridge or something like that, to make it more enhanced. I feel like he's very good, and he can do something a bit more to make it, to give that more of a rich feeling. Could have added some synths, or just added, could have added a bit more, but regardless, he's done well with what he's doing. He's still, I was gonna say he's still fresh in the scene, but I don't even think he's fresh. He's still getting himself started. He's doing well, and the trajectory is going well. The Miami featuring Carl Rich, that one is heavy. If you haven't listened to the album, or if you haven't listened to that song, tap in. Dilemma is the one with Central C. It's really good. You can see the difference in terms of levels, and I said this on my video, but you can really tell that when a bigger artist goes on a song with someone, not coming up, but with someone quite smaller, you can see that the smaller artists will work harder so that they can compete to each other. Not in terms of a competition, but it's like when you're around people who are wealthy, you're gonna want to present yourself in the most wealthy way. You want to like not show off, but you want to show that you are him. So it's nice to see that he did that, because he actually did well. So yeah, Dilemma's good. There's a couple of songs that I don't like. I don't like Turks and Caicos, and on my video there's people that are saying that song is really good. I'm not really a fan of it. BMF and DTM are really good. I like that one. And there's another song on the album. Let me just get the track list real quick. I really like Motion. That's the one. Motion and No Detail. BMF. Yeah, bro, those ones heavy. But yeah, the tape is good. I like the sample that he did for the song with Rihanna, Bad Girl Riri. That's a really good sample that he used with James Joint. I think that's the Rihanna song that sampled. But yeah, it's a good tape. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it. I feel like you like it. If I like it, then you will definitely like it. Maybe a bit different if you don't listen to UK music, but you'll like it. You'll fuck with it. Speaking of more UK music, YT, he dropped his tape. Oi! He dropped his tape, and I fuck with it. Bro, I just like music. I genuinely feel like it's easier for me to like music unless it sounds completely out of my spiritual barrier. Unless it's out of something unless it knocks off my harmony, then I'll like a little bit of it. But it's easier for me to like music. So this YT album, it was easily digestible. It was easily digestible. Is that the word? It was easy to digest. Easy to digest. It wasn't. You didn't have to actually focus. I was listening to the album when I was on a run, so I was not even. Actually, I was listening to the album, but you don't have to focus too much. Like say if it was like a Kendrick album, it was just easy to listen to. And yeah, it was a very good album. I think I prefer Nems's album. However, I did enjoy YT's album more because it's more enjoyable. It's more of a fun vibe. It reminds me of so much fun in terms of how fun and how lit it is. But Nems's album, it's more like okay, say for example, let me try give different scenarios. So Nems's album Rent's Due is an album that you will listen to at the gym, like straight gym, right? Straight grafting, straight hunger, straight grafting. And then you got YT's album that you will listen to when you're on a run. You know what I mean? Or like when you're just, what sport can I relate it to? That is just straight fun. No, I'll actually say on a run. Like what's the word? You're just easing through your run, listening to YT's album, having the good vibes because the cadence of the songs, it's perfect for a run, honestly. I was listening to one song. It was... let me get the track list. I was listening to one song on a tape and it's called Put Your Hands Up. That song on a run, phenomenal. That run is actually crazy while going on a run. But honestly, the tape is good. My favorite song on the album is Serena Arenas, Money Walk, Panda and Diamonds. But yeah, the tape is good. I'd recommend for you to listen to it. It's more of a playful vibe that you can just listen to. It's easy to digest. It's nothing too crazy. It is actually good. I'm loving the way the UK scene is going on now. And people say that UK music is dead. Well, you need to tap in more because I think not. Of course, we all want the big artists to drop. We all want Dave. We all want Skepta. We all want them to drop. But don't forget that UK music is good where it's at. We had good drops from Central C. We had good drops from YT and good drops from Len and good drops from Nems. We've had good drops. People are dropping. Even Skepta dropped a song on the Platboy Max tape. You know, music in the UK scene is good. It's alive and well. Of course, it's not at its peak. Is very subjective. And of course, it may be not at the peak because not all the highest artists are dropping like they were in, say, for example, 2017, 18, 19, which I can understand. You can class that as the peak of music if all the biggest artists are dropping. But we got to let these artists drop so that when the time is right, you know, for them to drop, they'll drop. And we got to appreciate these artists that are dropping because you never know. They may turn to the biggest artists in the scenes, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, we just gotta appreciate the music and not keep thinking about who we want to drop. I think with music overall and people who love music, we think so much about people dropping albums or people dropping tapes too much that we don't really appreciate the music that we have now. And I do this myself, bro. Like, bro, we waited 4-5 years for Playboi Carti to drop his album Music. We waited 4 years, was it, for Travis to drop Utopia. We waited years for people to drop albums, and I know it can be very missing for not having their music to drop, but you just gotta appreciate the music that's out now, bro, and just wait. As shit as it is, we just have to wait, bro, and to listen to the music that we actually enjoy to listen to and discover new music. There's so much new music to listen to. I was watching Tyler the Creator's video with Nardwar, and he was talking about this music that he's been listening to, and I forgot her name. Her name is called Astrid Gilberto, right? And the album is called The Shadow of Your Smile. Yeah, Astrid Gilbert, she dropped an album called The Shadow of Your Smile. This album is from 1965, before my mom was even born. But it's a really good album, and it's like Brazilian type music, but it's not at the same time. And there's one song called Take Me to Rwanda, bro. Or what is it called again? Take Me to Rwanda. Bro, fire. And the way that they use their instruments, it just sounds soothing. There's one song on that album that she's literally just going ba da 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 bum ba da 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 bum ba da 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 bum ba da da da. Like she's not saying words, bro. She's just doing that, and it sounds beautiful. I was at the gym listening to it, and it was just getting me going. Like it was getting me going, bro. I felt like hitting a salsa or something because it really sounds really good. But that's the thing about music, you know, it's not everyday rap. Like there's so many artists, there's so much music out there that you forget how much there is, and because you're so into your music that it's hard for you to broaden out into the horizon, listening to different music. But yeah, listen to different styles of music because you don't want to get trapped into just listen to the same music. I listen to indie now. Like who would have thunk it? And I'm still in the early stages of listening to indie. Like I still got a lot to listen to, but bro, indie is sick. Indie is fire. But yeah, and I've been listening to more like techno house. I've been listening to more of that. But to be fair, I've always had that in me ever since high school. I used to listen to that music, bro, especially when playing FIFA. If you know, you know, before the beat drops, you want to make sure you get a goal so that adrenaline dopamine rush hits. I really used to be that type of guy, and I love how techno. I love all type of music, Afrobeat. I love all type of music, bro, and it's fucking sick. Even reggaeton, fire. I don't listen to that as much though, I'll be honest, but hearing it will always sound good. Because it's you can't go wrong with it. You really can't. You can't. And soul music is turning into one of my favorites, and gospel. So yeah, you can talk about broadened out music. It's really going wide, legs wide. But yeah, listen to. I can't believe I said that after talking about saying I listen to gospel music. But yeah, listen to different types of music because you just don't want to get yourself trapped into the same music style. Because I used to do that, and I realized that there's so much more out there and you just don't want to miss out. So yeah, you do that. Listen to more music. Get yourself out there and listen to more music. You use Spotify, bro. Spotify is the best way to see more music. And that's facts. Nav dropped his album, and I still haven't listened to it. I listened to the one with the one produced by Metro Boomin, The Real Me. I gotta listen to that and I'll see what it's saying. I'll give a review for the next podcast, and we'll give a full dissect on me. Depends how good it is for me to give a full dissect on the album. But yeah, we'll definitely tap into his album and we'll definitely see what it's saying. Has music aged well? That's a question that I've been thinking about. Has it aged well? Playboy Carti music, has it aged well? And honestly, it's aging pretty good. I will not lie to you. It's aging pretty well, you know, and it made me think the 30 track list, maybe 30 songs isn't that bad. Maybe 30 songs isn't that bad because, hey, there's so many different vibes and there's so many different moods that if you just stuck with one, I would be like, okay, yeah, I'm bored of it. But because you put a whole lot of different sounds into one album, it makes it seem like a mixtape or just like a compilation of all his sounds into one, from Dialect, from Whole Lot of Red, and then into music. There's not really that much of a self-titled style into it. I want to hear that no auto-tune Carti, you know what I mean? I want to hear songs like Do That Shit. I want to hear songs like Kelly, or no, is it Kelly? Kelly K. I want to hear more songs like that. I want to hear more songs like Yao Mean, or, you know what I mean? I'll sorry, wanna ball with a teeth. Money stand tall, Yao Ming. Like, I want to hear that, bro. Like, I want to hear those type of vibes. I want to hear those type of vibes at number 9. But we've got to appreciate the vibe that we're on now. And I really like music. I think it's a good vibe, but I do feel like some songs are a bit unnecessary. But my unnecessary may be very, very good to someone else's. So what opinion does mine matter? You know what I mean? It don't mean shit. Did you hear that? What? My opinion does not mean shit, but my favorites may be someone else's least favorite, and then my least favorites may be someone else's favorite. I saw a video about someone saying that, and that is so true. Music is very subjective. Everyone has their own opinion, and it's beautiful. But yeah, honestly, it really does make you think that with the 30 songs, that there's so many songs that it's going to change every time. It's never going to be the same. But it's a good album, and it's a good vibe. And I hope he does a UK tour. He was meant to do his Narcissist tour. The fall off of that is crazy. But yeah, it's a good album. My favorites are still, I really like Overly. I really like Rather Lie. Mojo Jojo, Mojo Jojo is my favorite so far, to be fair. It's just really catchy. It's so catchy. And the way that Kendrick Lamar did his ad-libs as well, I genuinely find it better than Good Credit. They both slid on Good Credit, but Mojo Jojo is just a fun song and it just sounds really good. I like Philly. I like Fuck With My DJ. But it's not the best songs on, like, Fuck With My DJ is not up there as one of the best. I think the beat is really good and the chorus and a few parts of the song, but as it drags on, it just sounds like he's just dragging it. But it's a cool song though. It's a cool song. There's a few more songs that I like that I can't really think about now because of how many songs there are. Oh, this one got it. Miley's Burgess. I feel so invincible. And I don't really listen to Wake Up Filthy. I don't really listen to Crush either. But there's quite a lot of songs I don't listen to, but for the most part, I enjoy the album for the good part, you know. But anyway, I like Wheezy now. You know what I mean? It's a funny song. It's a funny beat. It's a funny song. It just makes you think that you can capture so many vibes on the album, and you can literally, if you close your eyes and listen to like Wheezy, it just sounds like you're running around a playground. It sounds like you're running around a playground, but it's a good song though. I like Wheezy. It's a little fun vibe. I'm gonna go through some songs. No, I'm gonna go through some albums, right? Just randomly. I'm gonna go through some albums, and I want you to rank these from 1 to 5, like which album is the best. I'm gonna give you 5 albums, and all I'm going to do, I'm literally just gonna have my eyes closed, right? And I'm just going to click on an album, and we're going to rank the 5 albums from 1 to 5. First album, you know what? First album is To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. Okay, keep that in mind. To Pimp a Butterfly is the first album. The album above is Drip or Drown to You by Gunna. Drip or Drown. Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish. Hey, I love the dynamic, you know. Ooh, Charm by Clairo. Nah, this is difficult. Glorious by Glorilla. I got 5 albums and I want you to rank from 1 to 5 which is the best album, from best to worst album, from 1 to 5. I'm gonna do mine first. So we have To Pimp a Butterfly, we have Drip or Drown 2, we have Hit Me Hard and Soft, Charm, and Glorious. Number 5, I'm putting Glorious by Glorilla. It's a good album though. It's a good album. I'm not going to disregard it because there's actually bangers on that album. I like it. She's going to be at Coachella. So you know damn well that I'm going to be watching her shit. I'm going to be watching her shit. And then number 4, I'm putting Drip or Drown 2 by Gunna. Yeah, Drip or Drown 2 by Gunna. That's definitely going number 4 because he's got better tapes. I genuinely feel like Drip and Drown 2 is one of my least favourite projects from him. The best song on there is either 3-Headed Snake, Who You Fooling, Yao Ming, or I think there's a couple more. But honestly, those Drip or Drown 2, it's a better sleeper. And then number 3, I got... People are going to hate me for this. Number 3, I've got To Pimp a Butterfly. I like To Pimp a Butterfly, but it's not really my favourite Kendrick album. Or it's not a real album from Kendrick that I listen to as much for me to enjoy it thoroughly. So I'm going to put that number 3. I do love the jazz music and the way that he put that into his album. And I love the way that it sounds. Like, I really love To Pimp a Butterfly. But I'm putting that number 3. Oh, man. Hey, man. Hey, it's a good album, but I just wouldn't put it number 1 or number 2. Number 2, I got... You know what, fuck it. Number 2, I got Charm by Clairo. Hey, if you haven't listened to the album, heavy. I'm definitely going to be watching her Coachella set. I'll be like this. I'm definitely going to be watching her Coachella set. And then number 1, Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish. You know that song, that album only has 10 songs. 10 bloody songs. 10 songs, and it did not even win no Grammy. But nah, Hit Me Hard and Soft is a really good album, and I love that album. Yeah. Going through a breakup era or going through a tough era, that is an album that you should listen to, because it will take you to places. It will take you to places, trust me. Especially Wildflower. It will take you to places, especially The Greatest. That one there. And what's the other one? Churko. Is that how you pronounce it? Churcho. Oh, something. Churko. Heavy. But yeah, honestly, that album there, phenomenal. But those are my album rankings from 1 to 5. Let me know what you think yours was, and let me know if it was a W. I think mine was actually cool, but I know I'm going to get a lot of hate by people saying that Tipping Bob Butterfly should be number 1. Hey, I just don't listen to the album that much, and I'm okay with putting that number 3. Don't listen to what everyone says. Do what you want to do, because I know that there's a lot of sheep that would be, no. Speaking of Coachella, it is, wait, let's ask Siri. Let's get her to speak as well. Hey Siri. Oh. How are you? No, can you speak? Why are you silent for? Siri doesn't want to talk. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Yes, broski.
Hey there, how's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you, gorgeous?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? What's on your mind today?
I'm doing fabulous. I just wanted to ask you, how many days is it until Coachella Weekend 2?
Coachella Weekend 2 is on April 19th, 2025. Today is March 31st, so it's 19 days away. Are you excited?
Hell yeah. How many days is it until April 16th?
April 16th is 16 days away from today. Getting closer. Are you ready for your trip?
You know damn well I'm ready, babes.
That's awesome. It's going to be such a fun experience. Have you made all your plans for content creation while you're there?
You know too much, but really and truly, nah, not really, but we're just gonna vibe out, I guess.
That sounds like a great plan. Sometimes just vibing and capturing moments as they come can lead to some amazing content. Enjoy yourself out there.
We're gonna cause havoc, chat. We're gonna cause havoc.
Haha, sounds like a blast. Just make sure to have fun and stay safe while you're causing all that havoc. Can't wait.
You know damn well, sis. You know damn well, sis. But yeah, nah, I cannot wait to go to America, bro. Wait, actually, let's you can get addicted to this stuff. What tips would you have for a British lad going to America for the first time solo traveling?
That sounds exciting. Here are a few tips. 1. Stay connected. Make sure you have a way to stay connected either with an international plan or a local SIM card. 2. Stay safe. Keep your belongings secure and be aware of your surroundings, especially in crowded areas. 3. Local customs. Embrace the local culture and be open to new experiences. Americans are generally friendly and welcoming. 4.
The baby.
Transportation.
Oh no, keep going.
No worries. Here are a couple more tips. 5. Budgeting. Keep track of your expenses and have some extra cash for emergencies. 6. Travel insurance. Consider getting travel insurance for peace of mind.
I got that.
7. Enjoy. Most importantly, enjoy the experience.
Yep.
Meet new people and make lasting memories.
Appreciate it, love. Okay, bye.
You're welcome. Have an amazing...
Nah, shout out to chat. But yeah, the most important one is to enjoy, live well. There's a song that I've been listening to called Live Well. It goes like this: live well, you reap what you sow. The future is bright if you get air with the flow. Hey, it goes crazy. It it goes crazy. It really does go crazy, ain't it, Trav? Damn, what's going on? Okay, but yeah, no, honestly, make sure you guys are having your experiences and just going out there and having fun, because life is worth exploring and life is worth having fun. You don't want to miss out on your opportunities, no matter how old you are, no matter what age. You're never too old, you're never too young. Just go and live, because really and truly with age comes with wisdom And the more that you learn now, the more great you are. And I just want to say, this is the verse of the This is the verse of the day that I'll be reading, right? And I hope that you can get a sense of more motivation. Wealth and riches are in their houses, and their righteousness endures forever. Firstly, you already are wealthy, and you already are rich. No financial status will ever define who you are, because you are blessed, you are loved, and you are more than worthy. And you should forever implant that in your mind, because the more that you do that, the more you attract all that stuff coming your way, because you deserve everything. You deserve it all. You are wealthy and rich no matter what circumstance you're in. And as long as you are giving and good to others, everything will be okay, because it says here, God will come to those who are generous and lend friendly. It is always important to give to others, to give whatever you've got, even if you are low on your finances, bro. It's always good to give, because you realize how much you get back without even realizing, and you realize how the concept of money is just meaningless because you can literally just give, and then without even thinking, you get that back, and you made someone happy. And that's something that you can't, you know what I mean? You don't want to be selfish, you just think it for yourself, because you made someone happy, and that's what matters. Give to others, because good will be given back to you. And it's not even out to expect, but it's to make someone else happy, to make someone feel good. And of course that will make you feel good, but what matters is the community and the people that you're around. So make sure that you're giving back, and make sure that you're having that mindset that you're wealthy and rich, because you already are. You just got to lock in and just to keep going. The reason why I do my mood boards is to motivate people, because it really is all about perspective. Change your mindset and change your shift your mind and shift your system into a way that caters your fulfillment the most. Do what makes you happy. Do the most that you can do with the time that you got, because there's so much you can do, bro. There's so much, and don't ever limit yourself. Every week on this podcast, I do the mental health check, and I genuinely hope that you are doing well, and I hope that you are taking care of yourself. I hope that you're reading your books. I hope that you're going to the gym. I hope that you're working out on yourself. I hope that you got a little skincare routine or whatever you got going on. I hope you're eating well. I hope your nutritions are well. Like, I hope you're genuinely just taking care of yourself. I hope that the things that you are consuming, whether that's music, the people you're around, the food you eat, the water you drink, the things you drink, alcohol, whatever you consume, I hope that it is giving you a fruitful fulfillment of joy and the way that you're going about your day. You know, I want you to be doing well. It's not just about me, it's about you. It's about shifting all our perspectives to be the best version of ourselves. And I feel like that was fire. But I genuinely feel like that's the reason of perspective. I don't want to think of it too deep. I just genuinely feel like I want you to have the best perspective of yourself, and to you see that perspective, that vision that you have in your mind, that you see yourself being, and that you want to do. That was gifted for a reason, and I want you to chase that, because that is the closest level to fulfillment that you will ever get. Not anything materialistic. Of course, we all like materialistic things, but some things like that it's worthless compared to the fulfillment that you get inside from doing what makes you happy, from not forgetting the fundamentals of your family, of your friends, and if you're religious, from the God that you serve. You know, I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that you're surviving. I hope that you're striving every day and doing what makes you happy. For anyone who celebrated Eid, Eid Mubarak. I hope that your Eid or your Ramadan was fruitful, and it was everything that you wanted, so that your desires cater towards you. And to anyone who celebrated Mother's Day for the mom, make sure that you continue being a better son or daughter for your mom, because hey man, moms deserve it all, and it's important. And so is mental health for your parents, because you never know what your parents are going through. Honestly, bro, parents are so strong, and it's important to just have that love to anyone, no matter what age, because our parents, bro, they have so much more wisdom. No wonder why they're always correct when it comes to these things. Sometimes they stink it up a little bit, but majority of the time they're always correct. So yeah, don't forget to be respectful to your elders and just to the people around you, and just show your love, man. Show the love, because that means the most. You can't be successful if you have anything that isn't a form of love or good intention, and that is a fact. So yeah, keep being him. keep standing on business and keep striving no matter what. And I hope you are doing well. And yeah, that's all I've got to say, bro. That is all I've got to say. I wanted to do some fitness tips and running tips. I'll just fuck that. I'll just do a little fitness tips. Make sure you're doing less but more. I think that's what I've realized now. I go to the gym, right, and I try to cram in so many workouts that the quality ends up being horror. Less is really more. Condense your workouts. Put the ones that work for you the best and run with it, because you will see gains because of how much you are doing, and you won't be able to. You don't need to spend 2 hours at the gym. 2 hours at the gym is cool, but it's not needed. It's not needed. You'll be able to do more meaningful things by just doing less. And although it's I know it can sound backwards, but you'll realize, bro, it's more than what you think. Less is more power and less frequency, but more voltage, more energy, because you'll see the gains. So yeah, keep doing that. And with running, just stay consistent. Stay consistent, bro. Honestly, make sure you're eating well and make sure you're just consistent. Do 2 slow runs, 1 quick run and 1 slow run, and you'll see the gains through everything, through all your days, bro. You'll see the gains. And make sure you're eating your fruits, drinking your water, and just stay consistent with that, bro. It really is just about consistency. I can say so many tips, but what matters the most is consistency. With gym, less is more. Work smarter, not harder, because you will get gains, and regardless, you will do well and flourish. Mic fucking drop. But yeah, honestly, damn. Oh, and to finish off, chase your damn dreams. Chase them, because they were not implanted in your mind for no reason. They were there for a reason. Chase it. Chase it. But yeah, I think that's the end of Perspective Podcast episode 15. I've actually really enjoyed this one. I think this one may be my favorite one that I've done so far. It's been fun, it's been a vibe, and it's been very interactional between me and you. Yeah, it's been a little date. Shit. Remind me never to do that again. But honestly, yeah, episode 15 of Perspective Podcast. If you've enjoyed, make sure you comment, or you just say one thing. Comment one thing you've enjoyed about this podcast. But yeah, comment, like, share, everything, subscribe, whatever, anything. Just stay tapped into the podcast, please. But yeah, episode 15. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.